Hello everyone, welcome to the most exciting event on TV and on the internet today.
You know that's
it's
right.
As a matter of fact show with PU and her royal awesomeness, AY.
Hello.
Who happens to be my twin sister, by the way.
You know, I'm tweeting in yellow and
Come on now.
mustard and black in my case. Hi guys, it's great to have you again on the show. So what are we talking about today, PU?
We're talking about
Why are we laughing?
we are just laughing. It's a sensitive topic, maybe that's why we're laughing.
Well, I guess.
Well, people, something people don't like talking about, particularly if it is something that concerns you.
Mm-hmm.
So today we're talking about BO. That's body odor. Yes, we're talking about body
Okay,
odor.
I'm laughing with you. I'm not laughing at you.
While we are at it, we might as well just add
what you medical
we
personnel
call it halitosis.
halitosis.
That's stinking breath. All right. And by the way, body odor is called BROMHIDROSIS in medicine.
Okay, sounds much better
than the other one.
So I think we'll stick to that. BROMHIDROSIS.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. That's.
So what BROMHIDROSIS? It simply means it's an unpleasant smell that the body gives
Right.
when what happens to that when sweat is acted upon by bacteria on the skin,
Right.
and then it breaks it into acids.
Ooh.
So those acids are the things you perceive
Oh, that's what gives off the
as a
stink.
BO.
Oh, okay.
You know,
The
so because sweat
BROMHIDROSIS.
itself is odorless.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what happens. That's what causes it. So if you want to look at this topic, you might want to look at it from two perspectives. The smaller percentage of BO or BROMHIDROSIS
Right.
results from medical conditions like obesity,
Right.
diabetes,
Really?
yeah, and
Okay.
then from diet, like people who eat a lot of spicy foods,
But that's like the
garlic,
whole of Nigeria.
stuff like that. So, but if it is done in excess,
Okay.
that's when it results in that. So that's why dogs can identify people with their body odor.
All right.
So if you go to a
Scent.
place,
Give us-
scent, so that's it. So basically, that's on the medical aspect or the medical side. But the larger percentage of people
Right.
who have BO,
You don't used to bath with.
did you have to say it that way? Oh my God! So those are the things we want to talk about. Okay, now let's give you an example, a practical example.
Right.
I'm a member of the choir.
So am I.
And I'm singing every Sunday.
Oh my goodness.
And my fellow tenor singer,
Don't take me back.
oh Jesus,
I have nightmares.
is standing right by my side. He's supposed to be singing the same part with me,
Yeah.
right? So we are sharing the same microphone
Right.
because that's how most of us do it in the choir. And then this guy is oozing right into my face.
How are you supposed to sing?
Bad
Like you can't even.
breath.
So you're holding your breath.
Yeah.
And you know that singing is breathing.
Yes.
Like if you don't breathe right, you don't sing right.
Mhm.
So if you're struggling to hold, no, it's a man.
How do you do that? And then maybe when the guy lifts his hands up to worship.
Oh my God!
And then-
Ooh. Okay.
So many times people do like they are falling under the power, the anointing of the Holy Spirit, but
It's
it's
anointing
actually
of BROMHIDROSIS and halitosis. Okay.
or the guy uses the microphone before you come up to take the same microphone to sing,
Right.
and then
Mm.
they think you are doing microphone control.
I've experienced that quite often, where like the stink just
Yeah.
hits you.
Mhm.
You know that I've actually removed like a microphone cover before
Mhm.
to sing because I just thought there's no way this thing is coming under my chin. No way. Okay, so before we started shooting, you know,
Yeah.
you were saying, and I think Shola was also saying that sometimes people are actually unaware that they
Yeah.
smell. And I find that hard to believe.
I think Shola is right. The reason I said so is because of the experience I've had with people where, okay, I think I mentioned to you before we started shooting, there's a guy I know very well. Thank God he has changed now.
That's right.
But then I would come into a place where he is and I would smell him from the corridor
Wahala.
before I even get into the studio where he is. I hope I'm
The
not.
Bible says by the fruits, by the fruits shall this one night by your smell.
By your smell. Once
No.
I get into that hallway,
No.
I already know he's around. So when I get in there, the period I'm with him, I'm holding my breath
Comfortable.
most of the time, you know, and then at intervals, I would need to go out, catch my breath, come back in there, and then I have to work with him because he was producing music for me.
Okay.
So that thing was why I think Shola is right is because this guy would be there and working,
inhaling his
yes,
own
he's not even aware.
scent, and
So,
he's alright.
Yes.
Okay.
At the point I had to now confront him because man, he's my
Yeah.
friend, and I was like, man,
Dude.
this thing, oh bros, how far? And he said, really? I said,
So
yes.
really, he didn't know.
So when I got into like asking him some things,
Mhm.
I discovered. We would say it here, all right, because like we always say, if you have information, you will take better
That's
decisions.
right. That's right.
And sometimes people do things because they are either poorly informed or they are not just informed
At all.
So I got talking with him, and then I discovered from our conversation that this guy can wear a pair of boxers for the whole week.
Okay, now. So that goes for wearing the same bra too, for like 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing socks.
Oh my goodness.
Then
That
your
one.
feet will now be smelling. Then you will now have the temerity to remove your shoes in public.
Everybody
Stop it.
start running away.
Do you know, personally, and this is not me being, honestly, I'm not being judgmental. I just think that some certain things are irresponsible. Like when I was younger and, used to take buses, public buses as my means of transport. There are people who will not have a bath and they will not brush their teeth.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, maybe you are rushing somewhere, for whatever, you can take the pains to get up 20 minutes before your checkout time.
Yes.
So that you have a bath and brush your teeth. All well and good that your smell is not offending you.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, it's offending every other person who is around you.
Yeah.
So why would you comfortably get on a public bus? Your armpit is smelling, your clothes are dirty, your breath smells. Not because you are generally a dirty person, but because you just couldn't be bothered to have your bath, or you felt like, you needed to sleep some more. I think it's very irresponsible. I think it is very selfish. I think you should consider other people. So it's one thing if you don't know. But if you know, don't do it.
What do you think there are many people who really know about it and wouldn't do anything about it, or will deliberately still?
You never hear people where they say that they use their mouth odor to separate fight.
I never heard that
before. And they can separate any fight
with that. Just oh shit. Oh my goodness. We are laughing, but it's not that funny. Particularly when you are the recipient of.
Honestly.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine that you are about to get married to somebody who smells. So you're not married, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can escape to your house.
Yes.
Think about what you are going. Wait, are you willing to endure
the same bedroom?
And I'm saying this for the people who always say, "Oh, Elvis, I'm talking to you." The people who always say, "Oh, I can't tell them." They will feel somehow. I don't know how to tell. You are doing those people a great disservice, because if what people always say, "Na person will love you." Now you tell say your mouth they smell, and it's true. If you are my friend and you cannot tell me, like let me tell you one thing that made me quarrel with my husband one day. If you ever see my NIN card,
yes,
you will laugh and you will not stop laughing. I don't know who remembers Tintin here. Like I have hair, a chunk of hair, standing up like this from my head. And my husband was there, because I wore a face shield, right? So I took off the face shield.
So in the process,
the process thing just carried one chunk of my hair up like this. And they were whining me, plus him and the person that was taking the picture telling me. And I was like, oh, do I look good? I didn't know, so I was even like smoothing my eyebrows because I didn't wear makeup, But in my whole mind, my hair was looking good. And then the guy took the shot, and I was like, like, what is this? And I was like, oh, there are too many people here, we can't take it again. And I just looked at my husband, but you were right there. Why didn't you see anything? And he was like, hey. Oh, like, are you kidding me? So honestly, that day I was upset. I was livid. So if you have my back, you should be able to tell me, oh, auntie, your jeans, you did not zip it too. Or your armpit is smelling how what's going on? You know? Over to you. I don't even know what to say again.
There's one story, there's one practical experience that we had growing up with this thing. My elder brother, his girlfriend, used to have this thing. So when she comes into the house, every one of us will know that she's around. Why? Because the thing we just did diffusion. Oh my God!
Into the atmosphere.
So even my mom took note of this thing and told my brother, please talk to this girl.
Handle it.
Yeah, let her take care of this thing. Yeah. But like you were talking about Elvis just now, his thoughts were, how do I tell her?
Okay. You will just tell her now.
So he wasn't able to do. My mom got fed up. One day my mom just came to the sitting room and just poured everything out.
Straight up.
This thing is not okay. This is how you deal with it.
You
know that what she did was, my mom, after correcting her, bought antiperspirant for her. And from that day, things just changed. I was like, so we've been enjoying this thing for this long. Meanwhile, it could have just been taken care of with this simple act. So basically, what it is this: there are things responsible, but there are solutions, simple solutions,
like having a proper bath,
personal hygiene,
at least once a day,
preferably
twice a day, with sponge
and good soap
Then, like, if people don't do, I do it all. I do it. All my friends, they know me. Sometimes I'm with Jill and I'm like, I think I smell a little funky. And she'll be laughing, like, and I'm going back.
Yeah.
Do you get? Like, how do you brush your teeth and not brush your tongue? I know how, because I have children. And my sons, they are the kings of this thing. They'll brush teeth. That tongue, they'll not brush the tongue. And I'm wondering, in your mind now, you brushed your teeth. The tongue is part of the teeth, as far as I'm concerned. So get back in there. So with my littlest one now, we brush the tongue 10 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll tell him, when you gargle with water, stick your tongue out. Is it pink? Or it's white? If it's white, then you haven't brushed it properly. Yeah. And we're going back and we're doing another 10 times, I was telling you how my daughter too, sometimes she have a bath, she'll forget to wash her face. That one too used to amaze me. Like, how can you have your bath and forget to wash your face? But apparently it's a thing, because I found out that I'm not the only one who has a child who used to do that. So I will now stand by the door. Auntie, have you washed your face? Wash your face. Smell your armpits. Did you wash it properly? Those little things.
So what I'm getting from what you are saying right now is that a lot of this has to do with upbringing.
Yes. I mean, the Bible says, train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. It's not only discipline or morality, it's hygiene, it's how you comport yourself, it's how to dress, all those things.
So simple things like doing your laundry properly,
yes please,
taking your bath properly,
not repeating underwear,
oh my God, so critical. And then brushing your teeth at least twice a day. Simple things. Yeah. So I think
drink lots of water, it helps.
Oh my.
Yep.
I should give you some money for that.
Yes,
because that
$10 million.
Hydration, because like I said earlier on, what really makes the body smell, it's not the sweat itself.
Right.
It's the bacteria on the skin, normal bacterial flora on the skin, acting on the sweat and breaking it down to acids. It's the acids that smell. So the more hydrated the person is, the less.
There you go.
He will smell.
Association of Coke drinkers, malt drinkers,
sodas,
Joy's drinkers, Joy's drink water to save your life.
You see that the benefits of water, they are
honestly, they are numerous. Yes, drink water.
So I believe we've been able to help you so far today. I don't know if you have questions. Like we always say, if you have questions, send us messages on our YouTube page. Let us know what your thoughts are. If we have professional questions that we might not be able to answer, we'll get experts to answer for you.
That's right.
And then we'll post them on the page. It's supposed to be an interactive program where we are helping ourselves to be better people. You see, this Christianity we're talking about is not all about John chapter 3 verse 16.
Truly.
God so loved the world. It is beautiful, but you see, there's a lot more that.
It's well-rounded.
Yeah, it's a complete gospel.
Yes.
It's complete.
Yes.
It touches every aspect of your life.
Absolutely.
Think about it. If you go and preach to someone about Jesus Christ with halitosis, which message?
He does not want your Jesus. If your Jesus is smelling, he doesn't want your smelling Jesus. How about that?
Or you say you do like this and want to raise up your hand like this.
Map of Africa is under the no.
So you see how vital these things are. We cannot overemphasize the importance of these basic things and to help us in our Christian walk. Anyway.
And if you've been in this situation, don't feel bad. I mean, information has come to you today. You know, solution has come to you today. So forget the fact that we were laughing. I mean, there's so much going on in the world. You have to make yourself laugh. We are not laughing at you. We're laughing with you. You know. So thank you so much for joining us on this episode. See you again this time in a fortnight. We love you.
Love you.
And from this side, it's AY and
you
signing out. God bless you.
Bye.